Sacred moments, transforming your daily bath into a fountain of youth. The groundwork for all happiness is good health. Lee Hunt, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Jim Ron, dear cherished viewers of Golden Years Wisdom Channel, welcome to a conversation that could transform one of your most intimate daily rituals. Before we begin this journey together, I invite you to subscribe to our channel, ring that notification bell, and join our growing family of wisdom seekers. Your presence here shows the beautiful courage to keep learning and growing, no matter what chapter of life you're in. Please like this video if it touches your heart, and share your own experiences in the comments. Your stories inspire others, walking the same golden path. The temperature of tenderness, embracing gentle warmth over scorching heat. Picture Margaret, an 82-year-old grandmother who discovered her evening ritual was slowly stealing her comfort. For decades, she had ended each day with scalding hot baths, believing the heat would wash away her worries and soothe her aging joints. But her skin began telling a different story: dry, cracked, and constantly itchy, leaving her restless through the night. One autumn evening, Margaret's granddaughter noticed her grandmother's discomfort and gently suggested cooler water. Within weeks, Margaret's skin transformed from parched desert to soft silk. She realized that true comfort comes not from enduring heat, but from embracing the gentle warmth that honors her body's changing needs. Sometimes the greatest act of self-love is listening when our body whispers for change. The rhythm of rest. Finding freedom in less frequent cleansing. Meet Robert, a 78-year-old retired teacher who lived by the motto "Cleanliness is next to godliness." Every morning for 60 years, he stood under that shower, believing daily washing was the hallmark of a dignified man. But his skin began rebelling, tight, flaky, and uncomfortable, making him feel anything but dignified. When his doctor explained that his skin had earned the right to rest between washings, Robert felt liberated. He discovered that bathing every other day didn't diminish his self-respect, it enhanced it. He learned to honor his body's slower oil production and embrace spot cleaning between full baths. True dignity isn't about following old rules, it's about adapting with wisdom and grace. The foundation of security. Build in your sanctuary of safety. Eleanor, a spirited 86-year-old, prided herself on her independence until one terrifying moment changed everything. Reaching for her favorite lavender soap, she felt her feet slip on the wet tile, and in that heart-stopping second, she realized how fragile her confidence truly was. Thankfully, she caught herself, but the fear lingered long after the water dried. The very next week, Eleanor installed grab bars and a shower seat, transforming her bathroom into a sanctuary of security. She discovered that true independence isn't about proving you don't need help. It's about being wise enough to create the support you deserve. Every time she holds those sturdy bars, she feels not weakness, but the strength that comes from honoring her precious life with proper care. The language of your skin, listening to your body's whispered secrets. Dorothy, a 74-year-old artist, had always been observant of light and shadow in her paintings, but had stopped truly seeing her own body. During her hurried morning routines, she missed the small changes her skin was trying to show her. A new freckle here, a persistent dry patch there, subtle signs that deserved attention and care. One quiet morning, Dorothy decided to turn her bath time into a gentle meditation of awareness. She began to really notice, how her skin felt and looked, treating each discovery not with fear but with curiosity. This simple practice of loving observation became her daily gift to herself, helping her catch small changes before they became big problems. Your body is constantly writing you love letters. Learning to read them is one of life's most precious skills. The dance of patience transforming haste into healing ritual. James, an 81-year-old former businessman, carried his hurried corporate pace into retirement, racing through his morning shower like he was still catching trains and making meetings. But his body had entered a different season, one that asked for gentleness rather than speed, presence rather than productivity. One morning, feeling dizzy after his usual rushed routine, James realized his body was asking him to slow down. He began treating his bathing time as a sacred ritual, warming the room first, moving with intention, breathing deeply, and allowing the water to truly soothe rather than simply cleanse. In slowing down, he discovered that time becomes richer when we honor it with patience, and our bodies respond with gratitude and strength. The wisdom of adaptation. Honoring your body's evolving needs. Ruth, a vibrant 89-year-old, had to learn one of life's most challenging lessons, that loving yourself sometimes means changing beloved routines. Her joints were stiffening, her balance wasn't as sure, and her energy levels fluctuated like ocean tides. Yet she clung to her old bathing habits like anchors to her younger self. The day Ruth finally embraced a shower chair and began listening to her body's daily needs, she discovered something beautiful. Adaptation isn't surrender, it's wisdom in action. She learned to bathe when her energy was highest, rest when she needed it, and treat each bath as a conversation with her body rather than a battle against time. True vitality comes not from fighting your limitations, but from dancing gracefully with them. The mirror of self-compassion. Seeing yourself through eyes of love. Martha, a 75-year-old widow, had spent years avoiding her reflection, seeing only wrinkles and changes rather than the story of a life fully lived. Her bathing routine became rushed and mechanical, a way to avoid confronting the mirror that seemed to mock her aging body with cruel honesty. But one evening, as golden hour light filled her bathroom, Martha caught sight of herself and saw something different. Not decay, but decades of laughter lines, hands that had held grandchildren's shoulders, that had carried love and loss with equal grace. She began to approach her bathing ritual as an act of honoring this body that had carried her through every joy and sorrow. When we learn to see ourselves through eyes of compassion, every moment of self-care becomes an act of profound love. The fountain of daily renewal, creating your personal spa of the soul. Consider the story of Catherine, a 94-year-old great-grandmother who transformed her simple bathroom into what her great-grandchildren called Grandma's Magic Room. With soft lighting, her favorite gentle music, and the scent of roses from her garden, she created a space where bathing became meditation, where cleaning became healing, where the ordinary became sacred. Catherine understood that luxury isn't about expensive products or fancy equipment. It is about treating yourself with the reverence you've earned through decades of living, loving, and learning. Every time she steps into her sanctuary, she's not just cleaning her body. She's renewing her spirit and celebrating the miracle of another day granted to her. Your bathroom can become your temple, your bathing ritual, your daily prayer of gratitude for this precious life you've been given, your golden transformation. As we close this sacred conversation, remember that every small change you make is a love letter to your future self. These aren't just bathing tips. They're invitations to treat yourself with the tenderness, respect, and care you've always deserved, but perhaps forgot to give yourself. Your golden years aren't about enduring decline. They're about embracing a deeper kind of beauty, the beauty of wisdom, adaptation, and self-compassion. Every time you adjust that water temperature, install that grab bar, or slow down your routine, you're choosing life, choosing comfort, choosing to honor the magnificent journey your body has taken you on. Call to community. Dear beautiful souls, we want to hear from you. Share in the comments below. Which of these gentle changes will you embrace first? How has your relationship with self-care evolved over the years? Your wisdom and experiences light the way for others on this journey. Let's create a community where we lift each other up, share our victories and challenges, and remind each other that every day is a gift worth celebrating. Together, we're not just aging, we're becoming the wise, compassionate elders our younger selves always hoped to meet. The secret of staying young is to live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age. Lucille Ball, age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Mark Twain.